return. Here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they're brought up by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
Steps up, and he's running with it. And he will work this one up to the 28. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Play action now with Jones. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
To throw, here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on fourth down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
It's pretty remarkable, isn't it, Kate, that the worst season statistically in Mahomes' career was still good enough to finish 6th in the MVP voting and reach a 4th straight Super Bowl. Shows just how high his bar is compared to everyone else, and he's still the QB that almost all are chasing.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Play action, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chiefs first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, it's Hunt. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's a give to Hunt. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, it's a give to Hunt. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another run for Hunt. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he stopped as we get closer to our 1st point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
All set now, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Pressure coming from Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. It's brought in, it's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. Both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. They will maybe get two out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Setting up the running back screen. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Throwing again, Mahomes finds him over the middle, and they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Another throw for Mahomes. Hits his running back. And they take him down right along the 30. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays on the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to the air, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. Mahomes. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. Look at all this time. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Badgley on to kick this one away. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Hunt up the middle. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running once more here with Hunt. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
At the 31. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Kansas City sends out its punt team, and he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Colts offense set to head out. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. We'll go with a design keeper. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
For the Colts. First down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
On first down, Jones has him on the quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Brought in right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Play action now with Jones. Rose caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 9-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Jones going to do it himself. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Third down, Jones to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Taylor will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Has it in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game.
Colts 7.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Mejio with the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Go with Hunt on the run. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw Mahomes. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Pushes through a tackle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Left side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, Taylor. Before he can reach the 1st, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 1 yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Escapes out to the left. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Colts down by only 3. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Colts.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Taylor from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, he lost the football! And the Chiefs look like they have it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. This is Hunt running left. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They're going to pass it here. Going receiver screen here. It's Worthy. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And nearly a first down there. He's stopped at the 24. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Hunt trying things up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.